This is my largest handbag collection ever. I only share these videos once a year, so you're not gonna wanna miss this one. Like I said, I've got a ton of goodies to share with you guys. I am gonna link every single handbag that I share in this video down below in the info box. So make sure to check out the info box below for everything that I share in this video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Amanda. It is so nice to meet you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification button so you don't miss any future fashion and luxury videos. And make sure to follow me on Instagram as well, because I do share outfits of the day and how I wear these handbags on a daily basis. You're also gonna wanna stay to the end of this video because I will be purging a little bit of my collection. And if you want to get your hands on any of them, I'm gonna share all details at the end of this video. But like I said, I've got a ton of goodies to share with you guys. I'm gonna try to go through these as quick as possible. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start out with my bum bags or belt bags or fanny pack, whatever it is that you want to call them. I do have three. First up, I have the Gucci belt bag in the large size, and I have it in the white. It also used to be available in the black. This one is really, really difficult to get your hands on now. I know a lot of y'all have asked to find it. I will link some down below because I do find it on the pre-loved market very often. This was actually my first bum bag. This is what made me fall in love with the belt bag look and style. They're so easy, they're so practical, so I really, really love this one. And then my next one was my Louis Vuitton one. This one is probably my favorite. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite of the three. I really, really love this one. It is, again, a really good size, super practical. Yes, you have the vachetta, so you have to worry about that a little bit, but other than that, I really, really recommend it. And then my next one is the newest one. This is a Burberry one. This one is actually a men's bum bag. I'll link this one down below. It is readily available and the price point is really good as well. I love this one. It is very easily wipeable and just such a great bag, and I think it looks great, very casual and athletic style. So I definitely recommend the bum bag. I will be doing a comparison video very soon comparing these three, so stay tuned if you want to see that. Let's go ahead and dive into the two backpacks that I currently own. First up is the Louis Vuitton Mossery backpack in the GM size. So this is the original Mossery. They do have a newer version out now, but there is just something so, I don't know, I just love this one. I love the original Mossery. It's such a beautiful, beautiful bag. You've got the canvas straps. It's a great size. My only complaint about it is the drawstring interior. Other than that, I really, really love this backpack. I will say I don't reach for it a ton, but I will have this in my collection forever. It's just one of my all-time faves. And then next up is the Gucci backpack in the smaller size. This one also comes in a large size, but for some reason, I just really fell in love with this particular size. It literally is the perfect size. It's very worry-free because you've got the coated canvas. This is definitely one, it's like my most used backpack for sure. Even though I reach for this one more, I really do love them both. I feel like they give two completely different looks. So I do reach for this one quite a bit. And like I said, it's really easy. And having a backpack, in my opinion, if you have a nice handbag collection or a handbag collection in general, is kind of a must. They're so great, especially if you're a mom for like weekend trips or like family vacations and stuff like that. And like I said, this is definitely my most used one. Let's go ahead and dive into some totes. So first up is the Goyard St. Louis in the PM size. I did own the GM size, which I think is a great size as well, but I ended up buying the PM size and liked this one better. So this is the only Goyard that I have in my collection currently, and I just love this color combo. Next up, I have my Louis Vuitton Neverfull trifecta. I have the MM size and the bean, which I do love. I use this one quite a bit. I would say this is probably my most used Neverfull just because it's so, so easy and really, really practical. So I love this one. And then I have the GM in monogram as well as Azure. So this is actually the first bag that I'm sharing with you that I am considering selling. This is the GM size and the Azure. I just never reached for it. I really bought it just because I wanted to get the trifecta, and as much as I love the Neverfull, I reach for the MM bean and the GM monogram way, way more than I've ever reached for this one. I've honestly maybe carried it twice. Like, it's in such great condition, but I do highly recommend the Neverfull. I have three, so I just reached for these two a lot more, but I do currently have the trifecta in my collection. Next up is this tote by Chloe. I love this tote and fell in love with it this last year. I did end up buying it towards the middle end of summer last year, so I didn't get to wear it a ton, but I just feel like it is such a great tote to have for spring and summer. I get asked about this Fendi tote every single time I share it. It is definitely a popular one. I will link this exact one down below if I can. It is hard to get your hands on, especially this particular size. It is the medium, so it does come with the shoulder strap, and I really, really love it. I fell in love with this particular bag when it first came out, even in the large, but I knew that the large was just too large for me, my body frame, and I just didn't want that big. Not that I necessarily think, you have to be a certain size for a certain bag, but I do think that you just know what works for you, and I knew the large wasn't going to work for me, so when they came out with the medium, I had to have it. Next up is the Christian Louboutin, not to be confused with Louis Vuitton, Cabata tote. I get asked about this one all the time. Yes, I still have it, and this is definitely one of the bags that I am considering selling. I unfortunately just don't reach for this one a lot, even though I love it. I think it is a very beautiful, beautiful practical tote. If you're wanting something just a little bit dressier, a little bit nicer than, let's say, like a Neverfull, but not too polished and professional looking, something that can be dressed up and down, this is a really good way to do that. Of course, who doesn't love a little pop of red? You've got the red bottom and the red interior, which is nice. And I love this blush pink color. This is such a beautiful tote. Next up is the Saint Laurent Sac de Jour. This is definitely one of my most sought after bags. Every single time I share this one, you guys go crazy, and I still get asked about this one. Yes, I still have it. Yes, I still love it. I have no intentions as of now of selling it. I feel like this color is just impossible to get a hold of. I have seen it before on the pre-loved market, so I'll link some down below if I can, but I do love this bag. It's obviously a more polished tote, and you do have the option of adding the strap to be able to wear it longer on the shoulder if you want, but I love this structured tote. This is definitely one of my all-time favorite bags. Everything about this bag I'm obsessed with. I'm so drawn to it. The color, the shape, the silhouette, the texture, the minimal logoing, the minimal hardware, the gold hardware. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful bag to me. I know that this exact one is a little bit difficult to find, but I see it all the time available, just kind of pops up here and there. So I'll link this one down below, but I love this bag. I've also seen it called a few different names, so I'll just link it down below to make sure you get the exact one if you're wanting to purchase this one. Next up is the Louis Vuitton Neo Noé bag. This is the newer version of the original Noé. I have it in this beautiful, stunning caramel color. I have definitely done other videos, so if you're wanting to see a little bit more about this bag or you have questions, definitely check out the rest of my channel because I've got a lot on this bag throughout my channel. It is such a beautiful, practical piece. Next up is the Louis Vuitton Saw Plat bag. I actually use this as my laptop bag. However, it is a handbag, and even though I'm not including any SLGs or travel bags or anything like that in this particular video, this one is known as a handbag, so I did want to include it. I really love this bag. It is so, so classic, and there's something really, really eye-catching about it. Next up, I want to go ahead and dive into some top handle bags. Now keep in mind, not all of these are necessarily straight up top handle bags. Some of them have straps, but it was just kind of difficult putting everything in one category. So just think the primary way most people think of these bags are top handle, or that's kind of what they're known for. So first up, I do have my trifecta of a classic Speedy 30 in the monogram, in the Abine, in the Azure, all of them in the classic, all of them in the 30 size. I do actually plan on purging 2 of these. I will probably keep the monogram and sell the Abine and the Azure, but this is such a classic bag. I used to be obsessed with the classic Speedy 30. I still think it is a very classic bag. I've just added a ton of handbags to my collection, as you can see, so I have a wider variety to choose from. But yes, I'll probably be selling these 2 and keeping this one. Now, I love all of my handbags, but there is something about this one that gets me so excited. I should totally do like a top 10 or top 5. You let me know, what videos do you guys want to see based on my collection? Any comparison videos or any like top videos, best crossbody, whatever it is. Let me know down below any video suggestions. But this is my Louis Vuitton Alma in the PM size in this stunning, scrumptious epi leather. I love this piece and I'm so glad that I found it. It is such a beautiful handbag. I also have the Louis Vuitton Alma in the Abine in the MM size. This one is also just one of those pieces that I look at and I don't know why, I just feel like it is such a beautiful piece of art. There is just something so classic about it. I am seriously obsessed with the Alma silhouette. I totally need to add a BB just to kind of have a little trifecta, at least of the sizes. I feel like I should totally need to do that. But I really love this handbag. It is definitely a little bit more polished, a little bit more professional, but I'm obsessed. Next up is the Louis Vuitton Capucines in the PM size in this Gallet color. I just love this piece. It is so beautiful. Like I said, this is, I mean, right here you see it, it's a top handle, but it does have a strap, so you can wear it longer and even crossbody if you want to. But I definitely felt like it was appropriate to put this one in the top handle category just because the shape and the silhouette definitely appears to be more of a top handle type of bag. I love this piece. I've wanted this in my collection so badly. I finally added it to my collection this past year and I'm so glad that I have it. Next up is the Celine belt bag, and this is another one of my favorites, especially just style wise. There's something about it that is both simple and unique and classic and timeless and just so beautiful at the same time. Every single time I carry this bag, I get either people that will come up to me and be like, oh my goodness, I love your Celine belt bag, or oh my goodness, where is that bag from? I love it. I'm obsessed. It's so beautiful. This one obviously has the top handle. You do have the strap option as well. So you could carry this one crossbody or longer on the shoulder. But I just think it is such a beautiful piece. Next up, we have the Chanel Coco bag in the, ooh, I think this is the small. I love this bag. You've got the beautiful like caviar camel like caramel color with the embossed lizard handle. It's just such a striking bag. Yes, you do also have the strap option. Here are the buckles here, so you could wear this longer or crossbody, but it totally looks like a top handle bag to me. And I just think there's something so ladylike about it. I just love this piece. It is beautiful. It is timeless. It is classic. You really just can't go wrong with a classic Coco handle Chanel bag. And then next up, I have my two Lady Dior bags. First up is the large size in this softer, more like a lambskin leather in black. I don't wear black a ton, but if I'm gonna wear a black bag, I want it to be as beautiful and stunning as this one. And then this is my newest Lady Dior. It is in these like nude patent color with the gold hardware. Both of them have gold hardware, but this one is a little bit lighter gold. You can see this one is definitely more of a yellower gold. This one does come with the strap, so I can wear this a longer or crossbody if I wanted to. And you can also see the size difference. This is the medium and this is the large. I think they are both absolutely stunning and so classic. Next up is the Hermes Birkin in the 35 size gold on gold. And to be honest, this piece basically speaks for itself. It doesn't get much more luxurious and just classic than this one. I just love the color and I love the gold. The size is beautiful. I will say I am very curious about the 30 size just because this one does get a little bit heavy. So I am curious to see the 30 size. So I could definitely see adding a 30 or just even more Hermes in the future. Let's go ahead and dive into all of my crossbody handbags. Now keep in mind, there are probably a couple in here that I wouldn't necessarily consider crossbody. I just wasn't sure what category to put them in, but let's go ahead and start out with one of my newest bags. This is the YSL like mini camera bag. This color is seriously stunning. I really love it. I am obsessed with YSL in general. You will see that throughout my collection, especially when it comes to like these bags, like the crossbody and like adjustable type of bags. Basically, I just love this piece. Then we've got my Chanel mini square black caviar gold hardware. This is another one of those sought after pieces, especially my particular version, because you've got this outer stitch. You've got the CC engraved here or stamped here in the CCs as well, and it's in literally immaculate condition. This is one of those pieces that I really don't reach for a ton, but it's so classic that I probably will never get rid of this piece. I am not sure what the exact name is of this Fendi bag, but it is a adjustable crossbody strap. You've got the Fendi logo with the jewels. It is so beautiful. I really thought that I would reach for this one a lot more because it's in my favorite color. It is such a good like shape and size, and the fact that you can wear it crossbody, but I don't. So this is actually one that I am considering selling. I think it would be such a great year-round bag. You can definitely fit all of your essentials, but definitely downsize. I think it's so cute, but I will be selling this one. Next up is my YSL camera bag. This is definitely my most used YSL bag and probably my most used bag since I actually purchased this one. I reach for it a ton. It's in a perfect color. However, it does come in a ton of different colors. You've got the adjustable strap. It's a decent size for like a smaller camera style crossbody bag, and it's holding up really, really well. This is definitely one of those bags that I highly recommend if you're starting out your collection, or even if you already have a diverse collection. This is just a really good, practical, easy, everyday crossbody bag. Next up is my Louis Vuitton Nano Speedy. I love this little one. I just love it so much. So they do actually have the Speedy 20 now that you can remove the strap. I kind of want that one. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be getting rid of this one, but if I were to get my hands on that one and decide to buy it, then I might consider getting rid of this one just because, you know, I don't know. I just love it. I think the mini Speedy is just so good. You guys know I'm a huge fan of the Speedy silhouette in general, but I just think this is so cute. Next up is this round YSL bag. I feel like this does have a specific name, but I just can't think of it off the top of my head right now. As you can see, you do have a longer strap, not adjustable. I have it in suede, but I have seen this one in a ton of different like options. They come in fun colors and even classic colors, but it's just a fun little like round bag. It's really cute. I love this one kind of boho style, or in the fall and winter. It's just really fun and different. I have considered maybe selling this one, but I don't know. I just feel like it's fun and different, and I love having it in my collection. Another YSL crossbody bag. This one also comes in a few different colors. You've got the suede as well as the leather kind of piping detail. Love this one. Look wise, it's so beautiful. For some reason, I don't reach for this one. I am probably going to go ahead and sell this one. I feel like it's a one or the other type of situation between this one and the one that I just shared with you. So I'm not sure if I'm going to sell one of them, but I probably won't sell both. But I just don't reach for either one of these that often, but I love them so much. I think they're really beautiful. I'm obsessed with suede in general. I think it adds such a beautiful texture to an outfit, especially during the fall and winter. And I just think this bag is so classic. Next up, I have my Hermes Evelyn in the 29 size. This bag I used to be obsessed with. I really don't reach for it anymore. So this is one of the bags that I am considering selling just because I don't reach for it. It is in like excellent condition. This is the gold with the silver hardware, and it's a very practical bag. If you enjoy a good crossbody bag, you want something that is really nice and roomy and casual and easy and effortless, this is a really good bag to reach for. You've got the extra pocket here in the back. It's just really, actually technically that is the front and this is the back, but most people carry it with the H on the outside. But yes, I really do love this bag. I just don't reach for it, and I haven't for a very long time, so I will be selling this one. And you guys know all about my Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse. This is actually my current bag of the day. I've got my stuff in there right now, but I love this bag. I reach for it a ton. It is a very loved bag, and I do see that I have many more years to enjoy and love this piece. I get asked about it all the time if I still recommend it. I absolutely do. I know it's a little harder to get like direct from Louis Vuitton, so I'll link some pre-loved options from trusted websites that I have ordered from myself down below, so make sure to check that out. But I highly recommend this bag if it's something that is still on your list. I don't think it's like necessarily trending. I think it's just a classic Louis Vuitton bag. So I don't think it's one of those situations where you have to worry about it only trending right now. It's a classic Louis Vuitton in my opinion. And even if they were to discontinue this bag, I would continue to love it because it's so, so beautiful. This is the YSL Lulu bag. I have it in the small size, and this is definitely one of YSL's most popular bags. I get asked about this one all the time. It comes in multiple sizes. I have considered many times getting one of the larger sizes, more of like a full size everyday bag, and maybe one day I will do that, but it is a very practical bag. I love the fact that you can adjust it really, really easily. You can double it up or wear it longer on the shoulder or crossbody. I probably should have included this in the top handle bags, but here it is nonetheless. This is the Dior saddle bag in the larger size. I have it in this stunning blush color. I get asked about this one all the time. I do have many videos on this one as well, so if you're wanting to get details, I actually have a lot of videos on a lot of the handbags that I'm sharing with you guys. So if you're new to my channel, make sure to scroll through because I have a lot of videos on different handbags in my collection. This is just another one of those bags that I look at and I feel like it is totally a piece of art, and yes, a guitar strap is a must. Next up is the Chanel 19 bag. I have it in the small size in the caramel color. This is definitely one of my favorite bags. I love the fact that you've got the mixed hardware. I love mixing my metals when it comes to jewelry. So naturally, I love the fact that they've got the mixed metals in this one. It's classic, but it's a very casual classic Chanel bag in my opinion, which I just don't feel like is done very often when it comes to Chanel. Most of their flat bags are very, just a little bit dressier in my opinion. Not that you can't dress them down, but they just kind of just have a dressier appearance. Whereas I feel like this one definitely feels a little bit less stuffy and more casual in my opinion, but I just love this color. Next up, we have the Gucci Dionysus in the, is this the mini? I think this is the mini. I'll link this exact one down below. I don't reach for this one a lot, but I really, really like this bag. There's actually a part of me that wishes that I would have gotten the next size up, just because I really like this bag, but it's very small. It's definitely a mini bag for sure. I'm not saying I can't fit my essentials because I can, but it is definitely on the mini side. So I'm not getting rid of this one, even though I don't reach for it much, but I just think it's adorable. I really, really like it. And I like the Gucci print. I think it's fun. Do I plan on adding like more in this Gucci print to my collection? No, but I like having at least one. Next is the Dior Montaigne 30 chain bag. I really love this bag. I feel like it like has this like vintage feel, but very modern as well. And I love the chain. It does come with just like a leather strap. So if you're not into the chain detail, they do have a leather strap version. I think in general, the detail of this bag is really beautiful. How it says Montaigne there. You've got the gold hardware. It just really is a beautiful bag and one of my favorites from the Dior house in general. Next up is the Louis Vuitton Petite Malle bag. So this is definitely one of those bags that when I say it is a mini, I mean it is mini. You can see I've got my crossbody strap in there. So I definitely consider this a crossbody just because when I wear it, that's how I wear it. I usually include the strap just because I'm so afraid of dropping this, but I actually see this more worn as a clutch, which obviously looks super, super chic, but I'm just so afraid to drop it. This is one of those bags that is so classic, and I just love the fact that it is part of my collection. I have two Chanel filigrees in the small size. I have the two-tone with the black detailing, and then I have the all nude. I got this one first. I fell in love with it so much that I wanted to add the all nude one. I just think this bag is so beautiful. It's a great alternative to a classic flap, and I know that these are extremely hard to come by, and mine are literally in perfect condition. I just love these, the gold hardware. I love the smaller chain straps. They're adjustable. They're just both really, really beautiful classic bags. Next up is the Fendi First bag. I have it in the smaller size, and even though when I see this one online, most people are carrying it like a clutch, I personally will almost always carry it with either the leather strap that it comes with or the chain strap that I purchased to wear this bag with. This is one of my newer bags, so I actually haven't even had a chance to wear it. Let me know if you guys want to see like a what's in my bag on this one, but I really think this is such a stunning bag. There's something really classic and vintage about it, but also very fresh and new. The ultimate crossbody bag, this Speedy bandolier in the 25 size. This is actually my favorite size when it comes to the bandolier. Speedy, I think the 25 is literally perfection as far as proportions and the way that it lays on the body. I mean, I think in general, you cannot go wrong with size because it's just such a practical bag, but I love this, and the Abine makes this one so worry-free. This is my only Givenchy bag, the Antigona in the mini size, I believe. So this could be considered a top handle because of the handles, but every time I wear it, I almost always use the longer strap. So I like to put this one in my crossbody category. This is such a great little structured bag. I kind of wish I had gotten the larger version. I do like this version. I love the fact that the strap is adjustable, which is the reason why I went for this particular one. But I will say, I really like the silhouette. I think it's very classic, very simple, and very understated. This is another one of my newer bags. I pretty much always wear this one crossbody, and I love it crossbody with the guitar strap, just with the chain kind of like relaxing over the bag. It almost looks like a piece of jewelry for your handbag. I did wear it one time for date night, taking the guitar strap and just the gold chain, and I loved it that way as well. This is a really beautiful bag. I actually recently did a what's in my bag on Instagram if you want to check it out, but I really love this piece. The heaviest handbag I've ever owned. This is the Bottega Veneta chain cassette bag. I will say, as heavy as this thing is, it sure is beautiful. Like, it is striking, stunning, literally very eye-catching if you really just enjoy handbags and the look and like the overall look versus the functionality. This really is a pretty stunning bag, I will say. I know I give it a hard time, but it's stunning. It's not practical, but it's stunning. It's beautiful to look at. It is a piece of art. It is definitely one of those handbags that like grabs your attention. It's beautiful. It really is, but man, it is heavy. I would definitely categorize the rest of the bags as more shoulder type bags. A few of the bags that I've already shared have been shoulder bags for sure, but this is my Chanel medium flap in this lambskin camel color. You guys are obsessed with this color, which I cannot blame you. It's beautiful. You've got like a little bit, I wouldn't say full blown matte, almost like a satin gold hardware. It is stunning, you guys. It is so beautiful. This color, I've not seen anything like it. I just love it, especially with this gold hardware. It is just beautiful. I personally feel like the medium is a little bit short on me to wear crossbody, so I usually wear this doubled up like this on the shoulder or longer on the shoulder. It is such a beautiful classic bag. This is another one of those bags that also has a ton of versatility. You've got the top handle, you've got the double up, you can make it longer, so you can totally wear this crossbody on the shoulder. Top handle, it's really up to you. This is the Valentino Roman rock stud bag in the larger size in the like blush. I don't remember the exact name of this color, but I'll link this exact bag down below. It comes in a few different colors, but you guys know I gravitate towards my nudes. Like, spoiler alert if you're new around here, I love my nudes and neutrals, as you can see, but I really love this bag. I think the Roman collection is it's so good. I just realized I forgot to mention these two crossbody bags from Louis Vuitton. So keep in mind, these are not direct from Louis Vuitton. I mean, they are at one time. They're technically vintage Louis Vuitton handbags. And then they're from two different companies, and I can't remember the name of either one of them, but I'll link them both down below for you guys. They take Louis Vuitton vintage bags and they upcycle them. They clean them, they fix them. A lot of times the straps are not usable. They're in such bad condition. And so they kind of fix them up and make them a little different, a little boho and fun. So as you can see, they add like different straps and braids and tassels and fun stuff. So I did want to include these in my luxury handbag collection because they are Louis Vuitton. And even though they're not technically like directly from Louis Vuitton, they're kind of like, you know, remade, upcycled Louis Vuitton bags. I just wanted to include them here, but I'll link these down below if you're wanting to have something like this in your collection. Next up are my two YSL Nikki bags. I am obsessed with this bag, you guys. So I have it in two different colors. As you can see, I've got the suede, this beautiful color in the suede, and then of course the nude. You can wear this one shoulder, which I do quite often, but I actually also wear this one crossbody. It's a very, very practical bag. The size is amazing. It's a really, really good, like everyday, like full size bag in my opinion. I highly recommend this one. And then you have the most classic Chanel bag. It is a jumbo flap. Mine is in the single flap caviar with the gold hardware. It is in the color beige Claire. I just love this bag. It is definitely one of my all-time faves. I try not to wear her too often just because I want to make sure that I can have her forever and that she stays beautiful with the most perfect structure. Look at that. She's stunning. I just love her. I had to have a single flap. That was like a must for me if I was going to get a jumbo. I could definitely see getting more jumbos. Hopefully I could get them in flaps, but I would be like single flaps, but I would be definitely open to double flaps in the future. I just love this bag in general. So that is it, you guys, my huge, massive luxury handbag collection. It is a little out of control, so I will be purging a little bit. Stay tuned. I'll talk about that in just a minute. But if you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy fashion and luxury, because I do have a ton of content coming up. I try to do 2 to 3 videos a week whenever I'm filming. I did take a lot of time off over the holidays just to be with the family, but make sure to follow me on Instagram to see the way that I style all of my handbags and just for outfits of the day and inspiration. And make sure to follow me on Facebook. That is where I am going to be doing a luxury handbag sale. Like I said, this is not all of my handbags, so I do have some like mid-range and like under $500 handbags as part of my collection, but this video was going to be entirely too long if I included those in this video. So there will be a few bags from my luxury collection as well as a few bags from my like mid-range collection as well, part of the sale. I'm not 100% sure when it's going to happen. Give me a little bit of time. It could take, it probably, to be honest, will not be until February or March by the time I get a chance to come around to doing it. But when I do sell them, I am going to go ahead and sell them on Facebook. So my Facebook page, my LuxMommy Facebook page will be down below. So follow me there because I really want to make it easy and I feel like I can do like a first come, first serve. But I think in total, I am selling 10 of my handbags from the video you saw today. I didn't mention it with every single handbag, but I think there's about 10 of them that I am going to be considering selling. And I guess that's it. Make sure to stick around, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.